Alright everybody, what is going on? How you all doing? Just finished watching episode 4 of Tokyo Ghoul Route A, and quite a bit happened in this episode. Really good episode. Definitely a ramp up from the last ones, I can tell you that. Pretty much it's kind of like going a buck. It's kind of like, just cruising in a car, and then all of a sudden you kind of step on the pedal a little bit and you start going to buck 50. I mean, everything just kind of ramps up in this episode. Last episode, it just ended with them looking at this, building, and then in this episode, it shows them fucking breaking into that building and fighting and killing everything. I mean, they did a ton of stuff in this episode, but I pretty much just want to go over, pretty much how I'm going to be doing my reviews is I'm going to be going over the bulk of what the episode was about, and kind of, if you guys have, I'm hoping at this point you guys have watched the episode, but if you haven't, I want to leave enough out there for the side stuff for you guys. When you watch it, you'll still be surprised. I don't want to give too much of it, but pretty much one of the basic point of this episode was Oigiri pretty much breaking into this what I call a detention facility, and the name is, I don't even want to try to pronounce it. It's like Cochlear, I don't even know, something weird. Fuck you, phone. And it's pretty much what I'd say a prison or a detention facility for ghouls that are ranked C through SS. So there's some pretty strong ghouls in there that they obviously need to keep an eye on. And that's pretty much what the basis of this episode is about. And it seems, at first you don't really know what their main goal is. You see Kaneki and Toka's brother kind of roaming around a little bit, obviously trying to get somewhere, but we don't know where. But then we see Kaneki go to this last cell that, for whatever reason, is closed. It is, all the other ones open, but this one is closed. I'm not really sure how that happened, because in the first place, they got all the cells to open just by, smashing the control console. So I'm not really sure how this one managed to stay closed, but anyway. But inside, there's this big, buff, half-naked dude named Mr. Shachi, and he's pretty crazy. As soon as Kaneki opens the door, the only thing this dude has to say is that he smells Riza from Kaneki, for obvious reasons. But, and then he kind of starts going apeshit on this guy. I guess he didn't like Riza or something, because he just starts attacking Kaneki. And then these two pretty much get in a brawl. And it's not, the fighting scenes, and you see quite a few of them in this episode. You see quite a few of them in this episode, and they seem really weird. It's like, fight, stop, fight, stop, fight, stop. The motions and the fighting, it just seems really weird. I don't know if that's what they're trying to go for, or maybe I've just been jaded from so many shows like Bleach, Naruto, Fairy Tail, Taizai, all those shows where it's kind of like a non-stop, really fast, smooth-moving battle. This show, Tokyo Ghoul, is a little bit different. It's kind of weird. And I'm not really sure I like it. I'm not sure if it's something they're trying to go for. We'll have to see. I mean, it's not like any of the battles in this episode were real full-out battles. They were kind of like mini battles, but I don't know if that's something they're trying to go for, or maybe we just need to wait for a real big battle to go on, but that's just a little weird. Overall, the animation was smooth, and it looked really good, like how Tokyo Ghoul has been looking. It looks like a really good show, but the action mini battle things they had going on in this episode, like I said, there's a lot of them, just seemed kind of weird. And but I mean, overall, this Mr. Shachi guy, I have notes down here, by the way, which is why I keep looking down. But this Mr. Shachi guy just attacks Kaneki, and then these two pretty much start, going out on an all-out fight. Kaneki takes his little overcoat thing off, and he starts getting in the battle positions, and he uses his powers. And he's not doing much. Quite honestly, Kaneki gets the shit beat out of him. He only hits this Mr. Shachi guy once, and it barely phases him. I mean, this dude is pretty good at, kicking ghoul ass as a ghoul. It seems like overall he has a very similar power to Kaneki, too, and Riza, I guess, since he adopted her powers. But it seems like he has a very similar power with the things coming out of his back. But they pretty much fight. He's beating the shit out of Kaneki. But then near the end, he throws Kaneki through a wall. This dude is strong and fucking flexible, more so than a guy really should be. Anyway, but he throws Kaneki through a wall, And that's where the end of every Tokyo Ghoul episode just really hits you. You see Kaneki starting to mutate into this, I don't know what, like this half caterpillar, not really caterpillar, but like centipede type thing with the stuff coming out of his back, and then you see his face starting to turn a little bit. It looks really weird, but he's starting to look badass and looks like he's mutating. So I'm really interested to see what they're going to be doing in the next episode. I almost want to say that like Kaneki is going to have like forms to him, or like as a ghoul he can evolve into something more, which I think is pretty cool. But really excited to see the next episode. Overall, this episode I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Really good, ramping things up quite a bit. With actually quite a bit of story with all the side stuff going on. We learned some more about some characters and stuff like that. But overall, really good episode, 9 out of 10. Animation was good. The story was good. They definitely ramped it up. It's the more type of stuff we want to see in Tokyo Ghoul. And, you know, some blood, gore, stuff like that. So overall, 9 out of 10. A lot of good action and a lot of good story. And meet some new characters, stuff like that. Overall, really good episode. I'd really say go check it out. But thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys think I missed anything, leave them in the comment section below. Also, if you guys have any ideas on how I can improve upon these reviews, if they aren't up to your standards, just let me know in the comment section below. Creative criticism is always a good thing. So thank you all very much for watching. If you guys could give this video a like, I would very much appreciate it. You are all awesome. Thank you all so much for the love and support you've given so far this year in 2015. I can't thank you all enough. And I will see you all next time. I am out.